Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back. Let's start working out a few questions and let's start facing the kind of questions that you will get in the exams. Let's take a look at the following statement. Find the number of moles of 9 grams of water. Now, as you know, grams is a unit of mass. So when it says 9 grams, we have the mass of water. So we need to figure this information out from the question itself. 9 grams of water, that's one key information that we have. And to work out the number of moles, we need the relative molecular mass of water or the molar mass. Both terminologies are correct. The molar mass of water is 18 grams. We've already determined that and we know how to determine that. We have the formula. We have the formula in front of us. All you have to do now is plug in the values, and in the formula we need only 2 out of 3 values. So we have the mass of the substance, which is 9 grams, that's the mass of the substance, and we have the molar mass of the substance, 18 grams of water. Plug the values in and you'll have the number of moles of water, and the number of moles of water in this case are 0.5 moles. Take 10 seconds, pause the video and go through this question. Let's go to the next question. Find the mass of 2 moles of carbon dioxide. Well, this time they're asking for the mass of the substance, not the moles, the mass of the substance. And they've already given us the number of moles. Well, to solve this question, we still need the molar mass of carbon dioxide, and that is something that you need to calculate. The examiner will not tell you that you need to calculate this. It is understood that you need to determine the molar mass of carbon dioxide through your own efforts, and that is how we calculate the relative molecular mass. We've already done that in a previous class. So that's 44 grams of carbon dioxide. That's the mass of 1 mole. And when I look at the formula, now this time I have the number of moles, 2 moles, and I have the molar mass, which is 44. Plug the values in and get your answer. The mass of the substance, or the mass of carbon dioxide in this particular case, would be 44 multiplied by 2. When you cross multiply this, when you take 44 to the other side of the equation, multiplied with the number of moles, you will get 88 grams as the answer. That's the mass of carbon dioxide. So you could say 2 moles of carbon dioxide, or you could say 88 grams of carbon dioxide. You mean exactly the same thing. Let's look at another example. Find the number of moles of 25 grams ammonia. Ammonia is NH3. Again, we need the molar mass of ammonia. We'll note that down. On the side, you don't need to cram these values, by the way. Don't memorize molar masses. Over time, you will end up memorizing molar masses for certain things, but that's just your brain working everything out. You don't need to memorize most of it. Just memorize the formula. And you have the formula. Now in the formula, what we have: moles, mass, and molar mass. We have the number of moles. We need to find the number of moles, but we have the mass. And we have the molar mass. Let's plug the values in. 25 in place of mass of the substance, and 17 in the place of the molar mass of ammonia. It turns out to be 1.47 moles of ammonia. And this is how you use the formula. You throw the values in and get your answer. And this is also how you convert moles into mass and mass into moles. So these are a few practice questions. We will be doing other practice questions, and this is just the start of it. Once you understand how to convert mass into moles or moles into mass, vice versa, that's the first step that you need to learn, how to work questions in stoichiometry. Stoichiometry is the branch of chemistry which involves such calculations. This is the first step, calculating the number of moles. If you have the mass of a substance, you need to be able to convert it into moles. And if you have the moles of a substance, you need to be able to convert it into mass. And that's the first step. The next step is calculating the empirical formula. Now that we've taken the first step, we can now take the second step of calculating the empirical formula, and that is for another lesson. go through these questions, practice other questions, and then come to the empirical formula section. Once you're perfectly comfortable of how to calculate number of moles, then start with the empirical formula. I'll catch you guys in the next class. The next class will have the empirical formula video, and what you need to do is take plenty of notes. The empirical formula should be done with the use of a separate rough paper, a ruler, and you should have all of your stationery with you, because you have to construct a table and then organize your information, and that will be done in the next class. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.